Following the signs, hello Earth signs. This is a collective message for the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is going to be a reading for you. This is going to be a protective message, something that's going on in your life that you might need a little advice, or there's an air of warning surrounding the protective message. And we're going to go into what it may be highlighting for you at this time. I invite you to hit the like button, subscribe to Following the Signs, and also it helps invite in and connect with your energy that little bit more. So let's get you guys a message. So the earth signs that I'm connecting with today, your inner child is being impacted with this protection message, and these are the parts that are very innocent about you. So a lot of you could have depending on your natal charts, but I'm picking up on those that may significantly have Libra in their chart, Pisces, Aquarius. And, there's been an overall need to, you're like someone that needs to feel safe and secure within your life. You like routine, you like, things that you can, what you see is what you get, basically, reliability, consistency. And you yourself have always been like, a care provider, someone that's, very attentive to animals. You're the type of child that would have found like a stray kitten, or maybe you found like a little bird's egg that had fallen from the nest. And, you wouldn't be one to be destructive in those situations. You're very nurturing and, want to support and provide. Always had a strong connection to spirit. Like, you're one of those kids, could have been very imaginative, great to play mums and dads and all those wonderful childhood games with, but also very always seeking to know more. You could have asked a lot of questions as a kid, one of them ones where they're like book of knowledge, you probably called these days. But as a kid, you would have been like, what's it mean, what's this for, and then what next? Like, very open to, could have really been drawn to fairy tales and mythology as a young child. Like, someone could have been really into like getting Hercules cartoon, but also just those very courageous archetypes. Could also be someone that's very, very emotional as a child, but also very connected to water. Like, type of kid, throw them in a bath and you were good. You had reset, or just had a real love to be outdoors swimming. Summer could have been a very, very busy month for you, like long days at the beach, long days at the pool. And, in those moments is where you felt most alive, like just being allowed to be lost in your head, exploring, and very carefree. So, what you could be feeling at the moment, because you are someone that's very loving and, likes to feel connected with others around them. You're probably very relatable too. Some of you could have had like a very, very close best friend as a child. And this could have been someone of a different nationality to you, someone very different, but someone who there's like a, I'm getting Anna Green Gables here. The bosom friend, like this was a very, very nurturing camaraderie. And I don't know if this is something you still have in your life, but it's something that you definitely do long to have anyway. This whole protective message could have to do with, are you around those that are loving back towards you, that are connecting with you on different levels of life, not just through superficial norms or social settings. Like, you seek to have those actual deeper connections. So whatever is throwing you out at the moment, you could be feeling very unsafe, unstable in life at the moment. You could be feeling uncertain with the universe, with your connection to, your spirituality. And a lot of you could be suffering from depression and feeling very unloved. So let's dive in with a bit of tarot and look at this situation and get a little bit more guidance here. This will also highlight what is the call here. Maybe you have your own questions that you're wanting to answer at this time. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What is this situation, Spirit? What can you share with us? Two of Wands. So you're definitely at a crossroads here. Like something is calling you to make a decision. There's a path to go on. And, you know, each path has its own, you know, different challenges that will present and come along with it. You know, there may be a path that feels somewhat harder and that there are more obstacles with that. And it could involve others. It could involve, you know, around 5 people. This could be a family unit even. But the path is not clear. It's very much 2 different directions for you. You know, at this time, what you should not do, being the Ace of Pentacles, is, you know, start something without knowing all the facts here. Might be something to keep an eye on in, you know, in moving forward. There's going to be something that makes you feel like you want to do this sort of thing, and you're being called not to act. The action that you should take, well, we've got the World showing up here. It's like once something ends, it's going to really open up a new avenue for you. And this is going to be like a complete new phase of life. It's almost like that being willing to step into that new cycle, and confidently too. Because it's not like you've, you know, you're not standing on the top of the world here without a little bit of experience behind you, without some knowledge and wisdom that you've gained along these current cycles of life, previous cycles of life. This is, just checking there. Yeah. So the outcome at the moment is showing me the Virgo, the Hermit. But this could have to do, like maybe there is a Virgo in your life that has been planting seeds with you regarding your circumstances. Now, this could be someone that's a lot older than you, but this could also represent, like, you know, a mature response in a situation rather than, you know, the need to be right. Because there's a call for self-reflection, and there's an answer that's within you that is impossible to be able to hear if you are, you know, surrounded by noise. Let's get a little bit more clarification on this Two of Wands. What is this decision to make? 3 of Cups. Could be about a, you know, an engagement with friends. It could be a celebration, a collaboration here. It could be symbolic of 3 different people that you're, you know, feeling very torn between here. Hang on a second. Now, these could all be, you know, good options, good emotional connections for you. Or they have appeared to be at one time. This could be, yeah, the influence of friends on a decision that you're wanting to make. What is this 3 of Cups? The 4 of Wands. Okay, it could be a relationship here, or the type of relationship that you want to manifest into your life. Something to do with growing something with somebody here, and something that would, you know, multiply. It's like something where the feelings continue to grow, the want to grow continues to harvest. It's like something that you just want change within the connections that you have. What's the Ace of Pentacles here? Yeah, there's a need for downtime with the Four of Swords showing up. It's like deep down, you know the truth. Like, you know what you want, you know what you want to say, you know what you want to have. But it's needing, like, you're really having to reflect here. There's definitely an involvement of different other people, other energies that are, you know, turning you away from what you actually are wanting here. Yeah, just kind of sick of having to have an answer for everything or try and convince people of what you're not doing at this time. You're like, I'm not trying to, someone could show up. This is a real change of scenario. Someone could show up after a period of downtime and, you know, dropping the act. And it could really have you, you know, feel like that this is it. This is what you need to start pursuing. Why are they showing up? Oh, Lord of hell. The sun. You know, someone's really wanting to show up and be present, be a part of your life again. Why the world here? Got the Chariot, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oof. You know, there's four major arcana here. Like, this is something sort of more outside of your control and more destined for where you're heading here. You know, in embarking on this new step, it's going to be fully supported. Cancerian Pisces energy here, and Sagittarius Pisces energy again. So it's like someone is surrendering to making change, to needing to make change and ready to, like, drive something forward in their life. And it's like in being ready to embark on these new journey, these new experiences as they come around. Someone's really evolving, you know, the way they look at life. You could have previously been very much, you know, looking at those inner child qualities as things that were of insignificance within your life at one point. And right now, something's calling you to really come back to yourself here in order to embrace those parts. It's like, you know, only, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, the Chariot is reserved for conquerors. So it's like those that ride in the chariot are riding for victory. You know, they're not riding with hesitation or with self-doubt here. You know, these are, you know, can be people that maybe they've, what they've left behind, they're still willing to drive forward courageously. And it's like this celebration, this pursuit of your own inner desires here, inner need for believing in magic of life, believing in fate, believing in destiny. Like something's going to be a lot better for you. But in order to gain this, you know, or whatever this does bring you, it's still going to be a singular path for some time. What is the Hermit card here? Seven of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's been like a lot of pressure and a lot of carrying around like emotional baggage, but also like creative blocks in your life and the things that, you know, trying to take on board too much of everyone else around you. You know, being giving to everybody very graciously has left you in a position where, you know, you're battle weary here. And in this space can be where it's like bringing up those feelings. Those feelings that may have been, you know, things you experienced as a child. What are we going to get? What will be your sign here? The fish. Someone could be 34. Could be something around business, around, you know, things that are expanding in your life. It could be also to do with the type of, you know, that saying, there's more fish in the sea. There's plenty of fish in the sea. But there's also plenty of predators in the sea too, or those of, you know, that don't provide much. Thinking more like those, how can I interpret this? You know, like Fleps and Jepson of, you know, eels. There's a lot of darker energies beneath the sea. And, you know, you might not recognize it because of the wonder and the non-judgment of, like, you know, just trying to have compassion for those around you. But these are individuals that are really taking from you and don't give a lot back. It's like they're only coming to you when they want something here, not when they actually want to grow anything with you or help, you know, like filter things out. It's could be to do with a masculine that you're dealing with. It could be a masculine that's very like breadcrumbing with how they communicate with you, or their time and energy that they give. Someone could be 28. Yeah, there's like something is blocking here. Something's blocking someone's happiness. There's obstacles in the way of you being able to see past this at the moment. I'm going to wrap this one up. If it resonated, if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe to Following the Signs.